Sample question paper. Manipuri, Code 060. Class 12, 2025-26. Question 1. Which one of the following is not a Jagoy Guru? Answer D. Amubi Singh. Question 2. Dash is Manipuri traditional dance drama. Answer C. Ras Leela. Question 3. Dash is an important traditional musical instrument of Laiharaba. Answer D. Penna. Question 4. Which one of the following is not performed at the Sri Sri Govindaji temple at Imphal? Answer D. Nitya Ras. Question 5. Who established the traditional Maha Ras Leela in Manipuri? Answer A. Rajarshari Bhagyachandra. Question 6. Khuba Keshe is performed during the answer C. Ratha Yatra, Kam, festival in Manipur. Question 7. Manipuri traditional Ras Leela is preceded by answer A. Nata Sakirtana. Question 8. Amibus, priestess, play a significant role in answer A. Laiharaba. Section B. Question 9. Write a short note on any one of the following. Whole column. Holi, the festival of colors, is known as Yaoshang in Manipur and is accompanied by devotional songs and dances. Dhol column. A drum dance is one of the dances performed during Holi festival in Manipur. The term dhol refers to the Manipuri drum and column means dance performance. Dressed in colorful costumes, the drummers play a spectrum of rhythms and perform acrobatic feats simultaneously. The dance beautifully combines vigor and grace. During the celebration of spring, it reflects the traditional rhythms and music of Manipuri Vaishnava culture. O. Pung column. Pung column, dancing and drumming, is the soul of the Manipuri Sankirtana tradition. The term Pung refers to the Manipuri drum and column means dance performance. Pung column is a unique blend of rhythm, movement, accompanying the Nata Sankirtana. The performers play the pung while simultaneously executing intricate and acrobatic dance movements. Pung column is deeply rooted in the Vaishnavite tradition of Manipur and is often performed in religious ceremonies. Question 10. What is Nata Sankirtana? Write its significance in Manipuri culture. Answer. Rajarshari Bhagyachandra introduced a new style of kirtan singing known as Nata Sankirtana. He installed the idol of Lord Govindaji in 1779 CE and a 5-day-long Ras Leela preceded by a Nata Sankirtana performance was offered to the Lord during the inauguration ceremony, Abhishek, at Langthabal. It is a collective prayer with numerous rituals, movements, and patterns, based on the Vaishnavite faith and colored with the indigenous Manipuri tradition. Later, Nata Sankirtana became the most important aspect of the religious worship and rite the passage of Vaishnavite people of Manipur. Oh, what are the types of Abhinay? Define anyone. Answer. Though Abhinay is not defined and taught precisely in Manipuri dance as in other dance forms of India such as in Abhinay Darpanam, the chapters, Adhyayan, into 4 types namely, Angika, Vachika, Aharya and Satvika. However, all 4 Abhinays are very much part of Manipuri dance. Satvika Abhinay. It's one of the Abhinays in which internal emotions are being expressed by the performer through bodily reactions of foot movements, change in eye movement and hand gestures of joy, anger, and fear etc. These are the expressions that reflect the inner emotional state based on the character. Question 11. Write a short note on any one of the following. Laiharaba. Answer. Laiharaba is an ancient traditional festival of Manipur celebrated by the Meitei community, by honoring the indigenous deities, spirits, natural elements such as land, water, forest, hills, and forefathers. It is referred to as a celebration of merry-making, or to appease, of the gods. It is performed for the prosperity of the community or clan and one of the living traditions since time immemorial. Laiharaba festival exhibits with the enactment by Maibas the Meitei cosmogony and the basic activities including cultivation, making of a house, making of boat, weaving etc. It expresses gratitude to the deities and promotes cultural traditions with peace and happiness in the community. Maybe Jagoi. Maybe Jagoi is a dance performed by Maibas, priestesses, during the Laiharaba festival in Manipur. It is only performed by Maibas, not by any performer, as this dance is very devotional, spiritual. And it can only be performed by the priestesses. They enact the ritualistic items including the Meitei cosmogony and other activities such as cultivation, weaving, making of boats, making of house etc. Maybe dancers play an important place in Laiharaba festival. Question 12. Explain the brief history of Maharas of Manipur. Answer. Maharas was the first Ras Leela introduced in Manipur by King Rajashri Bhagyachandra in 1779 CE. It is performed on the full moon night of Kartik, October, November. The story of Maharas is based on Rasapanchadhyaya of Srimad Bhagavat Purana. To fulfill the promise of Lord Krishna on the full moon night of Kartika performing the Rasleela with the gopis, reaches the appointed place and dances with each of gopis at the same time. The stories are narrated by the Sutradhari in giving commentaries in slokas and songs such as Krishna Abhisar, followed by Radha Abhisar, Bhangi Paring concluding with returning home, Grahgaman. Oh, explain the brief history of Ariba Pala. Answer. Ariba Pala is a kind of Sankirtana tradition in Manipur and performs as religious services at the Govindaji temple at present, has less popularity outside the temple. Ariba Pala was known as Bangdesh Pala before the introduction of Nata Sankirtana in 1779 CE, and it was a devotional service to the Ramji Prabhu only and is associated with Ramandi cult. There are two groups of Ariba Pala, Lebkachba Pala and Sevak Pala. The two groups serve the Astkal Seva, 8-time service a day with devotional singing of Krishna Leela, of Sri Sri Govindaji on a rotation system of 10 days each throughout the year. Question 13. Write a short note on Kabui Nagar dance. Answer. Kabui Nagar dance is a dance form performed by the Kabui tribes of Manipur. This dance form is associated with various festivals including the cultivation, harvest, and cultural traditions. Gan Nagai is one of the biggest festivals of the Kabuis celebrated in the month of January by Manipur Valley Kabuis and usually in December by Hill Kabuis. The dances are performed in varied ways. Some only by unmarried women, some only by married women, but most of them are performed by a mixture of both boys and girls. Oh, write a short note on the Mao Nagar dance. The Mao Nagar dance is a popular dance of the Mao Nagar community of Manipur, who reside in the northern mountains of Manipur. Young girls and boys perform the dance during the annual harvesting and seed sowing festivals, Chikhuni. It involves intricate footwork along with graceful body movements. Mao Maram dance, Ashrali Odo, a colorful dance known for its vocal rhythms and mellifluous movements, is one of the popular dances of this community. They used rhythmic beats and circular movements while dancing and singing. Section C. Question 14. What is the difference between Maharas and Vasant Ras? Answer. Ras Leela is a Vaishnavite dance theatre form based on the legends of Radha Krishna with emphasis on Prem Bhakti, love and devotion. The Vaishnavites of Manipur consider as good karma, deed, for performance and even being part of it as a Rasika, spectator, of Ras Leela. The Nipah Pala, male group, Nata Sankirtana preludes the Ras Leela as Puravaranga. The presentation of a Ras Leela is followed by the song presentation of Sutradhari after the Nata Sankirtana Pala. According to Manipuri traditions, scholars have divided the Manipuri Ras into 5 kinds such as Maharas, Kunja Ras, Basanta Ras, Nitya Ras, and Deba Ras. Maharas was the first Ras Leela introduced in Manipur by King Rajashri Bhagyachandra in 1779 CE. It is performed on the full moon night of Kartik, October-November. The story of Maharas is based on Rasapanchadhyaya of Srimad Bhagavat Purana. To fulfill the promise of Lord Krishna on the full moon night of Kartika performing the Rasleela with the gopis, reaches the appointed place and dances with each of gopis at the same time. The stories are narrated by the Sutradhari in giving commentaries in slokas and songs such as Krishna Abhisar, followed by Radha Abhisar, Bhangi Paring concluding with returning home, Grehgaman. Vasant Ras was also introduced by King Rajarshri Bhagyachandra based on the philosophy of Brahmavevarta Purana. Gita Govinda, Padakalpataru, and Sangeet Madhav etc. It is one of the most beautiful Ras Leelas, is celebrated on Chaitra Purnima, the full moon night in the month of Chaitra. April to May. The dance depicts the eternal love of Radha and Krishna. The richness of the costumes worn by the performers adds grandeur to this dance. It ends with an Aarti, a ceremonial worship of the Holy Union. The significant part of the Ras Leela is Abir Khel, color. Question 15. Describe in detail the traditional costume and makeup of traditional Manipuri Ras Leela. Manipuri Ras Leela features unique costumes. The women characters are dressed in putloi or kuman costumes conceived in a dream by King Rajarshi Bhagyachandra. Kuman is an elaborately decorated barrel-shaped long skirt. The decorations on the barrel include gold and silver embroidery, small pieces of mirrors. The dancers do not wear bells on ankles but do wear anklets and foot ornaments. Manipuri dance female artists wear kolu necklaces on the neck and adorn face, back, waist, hands and legs with round jewelry ornaments and flower garlands. Kokatombi, cap covering the head, and mekhumbi, a transparent thin veil, are worn over the head to symbolically mark the Vaishnav philosophy in Maharas, Vasant Ras, and Kunja Ras. Japa, Koknam and Sanjeetat, head decor jewelry, are worn in Nitya Ras and Deba Ras. Radha wears red color and gopis green color velvet blouses. The face is decorated with the sacred Gaudiya Vavishnava Chandan, Tilak. A male performer as Krishna wears kajengle, golden headdress around the head, mukut, chura, made of peacock feathers, wired on top of the head, and chere. Manipuri male artists wear kolu necklaces on the neck and adorn face, back, waist, hands and legs with round jewelry ornaments and flower garlands. Sana fige dhoti, bright yellow-orange, is wrapped and tied at waist and allowing complete freedom of movement for the legs. The face is decorated with the sacred Gaudiya Vavishnava Chandan, Tilak. Question 16. What are the types of Abhinay? Explain briefly in the context of Manipuri Ras Leela. Abhinay, a fundamental aspect of Indian aesthetics, embodies the art of expressive communication guiding the audience towards experiencing the profound sentiments, known as rasa. Though Abhinay is not defined and taught precisely in Manipuri dance as in other dance forms of India such as in Abhinay Darpanam, the chapters, Adhyayan, into 4 types namely, Angika, Vachika, Aharya and Satvika. However, all 4 Abhinays are very much part of Manipuri dance. Angika Abhinay, it encompasses the art of expressing emotions through bodily movements. The essence of Angika Abhinay lies in the portrayal of emotions through bodily movements which involves the intricate coordination of various angas, including the head, hands, waist, and face. Hand gestures, hold great significance in conveying emotions and thoughts. The Manipuri Ras Leela has hand gestures to portray the Abhinay, which is an important aspect. Vachika Abhinay, it is expressed through speech or dialogue. It plays a prominent role in Manipuri dance drama such as Ras Leela and other Krishna Leelas where dialogue is used as a medium of expression. Aharya Abhinay. It encompasses the use of costumes and physical adornments to enhance the representation of a play. These elements play a crucial role in creating a visual appeal and establishing a connection between the audience and the performers. The stage decorations, including lighting and scene-related accessories, contribute to the overall ambience, enriching the emotional experience shared by the audience and artists. In Manipuri Ras Leela, both costumes and makeup distinguish characters based on factors such as gender, adding an element of realism. Satvika Abhinay. It is one of the abhinays in which internal emotions are being expressed by the performer through bodily reactions of foot movements, change in eye movement and hand gestures of joy, anger, and fear, etc. These are the expressions that reflect the inner emotional state based on the character. Thank you for watching.